This ability to put together differences happens in the brain through the unifying value of the brain, which connects these different values and gives them a name or structures them as a structure. So the unifying part of the brain happens in what we call the association fibers that crisscross throughout the brain and put everything together. How this unifying value happens? It happens on the basis of 4 lobes of the brain. These 4 lobes of the brain correspond one-to-one to the 4 chapters of yoga in their structure and in their function. And if you look deeply into it, this is a brain without the skull. We're looking at it from the side, and these are the different parts of the brain. Now you see these don't have this name of chapter 2, chapter 3. It's usually called frontal lobe, occipital lobe, temporal lobe, and parietal lobe. But they correspond exactly to the 4 chapters of yoga. This is why, we can call them chapter 1 of yoga, chapter 2 of yoga, chapter 3 of yoga, and chapter 4 of yoga. And within them are these divisions here on which I have written the Sanskrit sutras that actually correspond to what's happening in each of these parts of the brain. So you see that actually our brain is an exact replica of the book of yoga. So there is an architectural design which is available in the book of yoga, and there is the building which is our brain that is completely in accordance with this architectural design. So that is how we see the correspondence between Veda and that Veda is the code that codes the brain, how the brain should be formed. It's based on, in this particular case, on yoga.